In the hustle and bustle of our modern world, where the coffee is always brewing and the digital notifications never seem to stop, stress and anxiety have become frequent, uninvited guests in our lives. But fear not, dear reader, for there is a superhero within each of us, caped in the art of self-regulation, ready to save the day. Self-regulation is like the conductor of an orchestra, ensuring that all parts of our emotional and cognitive self are in harmony. It involves managing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in the face of external stressors. Think of it as the psychological equivalent of not eating that tempting slice of chocolate cake when you're on a diet. It's about control, but not just any control. It's a nuanced and adaptive form of control. Before we dive into how self-regulation is our knight in shining armor, let's take a moment to understand the troublesome twins: stress and anxiety. Stress is like that overzealous gym coach who pushes you to your limits, while anxiety is more like a worrywart relative who can't stop talking about what could go wrong. Both, in small doses, can be beneficial, keeping us alert and ready to dodge life's metaphorical bullets. However, when they overstay their welcome, they can wreak havoc on our mental and physical well-being. Now, let's talk about how self-regulation helps in taming these wild beasts. It's a multi-step process, involving awareness, strategy, and adjustment. Awareness. Know thy enemy. The first step is awareness. It's about recognizing when stress and anxiety are knocking on your door. This can be as simple as noting a racing heart or as complex as identifying spiraling negative thoughts. Awareness is the spotlight we shine on these emotions, making them less intimidating. Strategy. Suit up with coping mechanisms. Once you've identified the culprits, it's time to suit up with coping strategies. This is where self-regulation shows its true colors. Techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, and positive self-talk come into play. It's about replacing the "I can't handle this" with "I've got this." Adjustment. The art of flexibility. Finally, adjustment is key. Self-regulation is not a one-size-fits-all approach. What works today may not work tomorrow. This step involves being flexible and adaptable, tweaking your strategies as you go along. It's like being a DJ of your own emotions, knowing when to turn the volume up or down. The beauty of self-regulation is that it's more than just a quick fix. It's a long-term solution. Regular practice can rewire our brains, making us more resilient to future stressors. It's like building an emotional muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. In conclusion, while stress and anxiety may be inevitable parts of life, they don't have to be the boss of us. By mastering the art of self-regulation, we can become the conductors of our own emotional symphonies. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember that your inner superhero is just waiting to be unleashed. As the saying goes, don't stress the could-haves. If it should have, it would have. Let's embrace self-regulation and show stress and anxiety who's boss. As we wrap up this exploration into the dynamic world of self-regulation, stress, and anxiety, remember that you're not alone on this journey. Emotional mastery is an ongoing process, one that requires patience, practice, and a bit of humor along the way. Whether you're battling daily stressors or navigating the complex maze of anxiety, the tools of self-regulation are your faithful companions, ready to guide you towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. And just like any skill, the more you practice, the more adept you become. So, dear reader, as you continue to dance with the rhythms of life, keep in mind that each step, each breath, and each moment of awareness brings you closer to harmony and well-being. And for those moments when you need a little extra guidance, remember, our content is just a click away. If you found value in this article and wish to embark on a deeper journey into the realms of emotional intelligence, don't hesitate to subscribe. By joining our community, you'll gain access to a treasure trove of insights, tips, and strategies to enhance your emotional well-being. Subscribe now and become part of a growing community committed to emotional growth and resilience. Together, let's turn the cacophony of life into a symphony of emotional wisdom. Your journey towards emotional intelligence is just beginning, and we're here to accompany you every step of the way. Remember, in the world of emotional mastery, you're the composer, and life is your orchestra. Subscribe now and let's create beautiful music together.